there. Welcome to Live Life Happy, the book club. My name is Andrea Seydel, and I help people read, write, and publish books. And today we have an uplifting, scientifically backed book that's so good. It's called Positivity: Groundbreaking Research to Release Your Inner Optimist and Thrive by Barbara Fredrickson. So, what if there was a proven way that we could increase happiness, that we could increase resilience, and just our overall well being? That's exactly what positivity explores. Through decades of research, Dr. Barbara Fredrickson reveals how positive emotions can transform our lives, helping us build better relationships, improve our health, and even unlock our fullest potential. So, if you're ready to harness the power of positivity and thrive, this book is for you. Dr. Barbara Fredrickson, she's a leading researcher in the field of positive psychology and emotions, and she's best known for her broaden and build theory of positivity. She's a professor at the University of North Carolina, and she has spent years studying how positive emotions expand our minds, improve resilience, and create this upward spiral of well-being. So her work has influenced so many, everything from psychology and leadership, as well as psychology and health sciences. Positivity, she really does distill all her research into practical strategies that anyone can use to create a more joyful life. So thank you to Barbara Fredrickson for all her research. And what's inside this book? So, Fredrickson explains that positivity isn't about ignoring negative emotions. So, it's not, as I always say, a happyology. It's about increasing the ratio of our positive experiences so that we can build more fulfilling lives if we can increase that ratio, increase the ratio of positive experiences. And so this is really important, right? It's not about ignoring and having not having negative emotions, but it's about having a ratio of more positive experiences to less positive experiences. And so, this idea of broaden and build theory is that positive emotions, they broaden our thinking. It's almost like when we experience more positive emotions, our world opens up to us. We broaden our thinking and we actually can build on our resources. We build resources like resilience, like creativity, like social connections. So when we experience the more positive emotions, it really does help us on so many levels. It broadens us, it helps build up all these amazing resources like resilience, creativity, and social connections. So she does talk about the ratio of 3-to-1 positivity ratio, and that and flourishing individuals, they tend to experience at least three positive emotions for every one not so positive emotion. So we're talking that it doesn't have to be positive and negative, it's perception, right? But it's like a positive emotion like joy and gratitude. And a negative emotion may be anger, frustration, right? So we want to experience at least three positive emotions for every negative emotion. So how do we increase positivity? So practical ways is to cultivate those of positive emotions, cultivate things like gratitude, love, joy, serenity, and hope. If we can cultivate more of those emotions in our day, then we increase our positivity. And so she talks about the power of micro moments. I love this expression, micro moments. These are small, even tiny little moments throughout our day that can have a huge impact. So they could be a micro moment, a moment of connection, perhaps, maybe with your barista at your favorite cafe. And just they can be everyday moments of connection, everyday moments of joy, and they can have a huge impact on you and your well-being. So for example, oh my gosh, like I have a micro moment of play. Almost every time I let my dogs outside, I'm like, "Go play, have fun," because they're on an invisible fence and we have some property and they run around. I just love it. I take it in, and it is such a micro moment of joy for me and play. And so, resilience and emotional agility. So, positivity actually helps us bounce back from challenges, bounce back from things that are challenging in our life. So, positivity actually helps us to be more resilient, to bounce back. And it helps us on so many levels to bounce back faster and with greater strength. And research have shown this. So, those positive emotions, and when we cultivate more positivity into our life, it really does help us bounce back better and bounce back from challenges faster and with greater strengths. And so she does talk about avoiding toxic positivity. And so this idea is acknowledging that negative emotions, while focusing on growth and constructive responses, can be really powerful. So we also want to give those so-called emotions that are challenging, the negative emotions, so to speak. We want to also focus on them as opportunities for growth and see them as part of the constructive response, so we can address them as well, and we can use them, and to not just ignore them and avoid them at all costs. And so how can we apply this lesson, the lessons within this book? And this is just scratching the surface. There's so much in this book, but one of the most actionable takeaways from positivity is that 3-to-1 rule, so to speak. So for every negative thought or experience, aim to intentionally create. And that's right, there's the word create. We have agency, we're the agent of our life. So intentionally create those 3 positive moments or micro moments, or try to engage or create intentionally some more positive moments. And so here's how you can do that. You can start by practicing gratitude, right? We always talk about listing those things, 3 good things and why. Gratitude journaling, maybe savoring some positive moments, really stretch them out. When something good happens, try to take an extra 20 seconds to really fully appreciate it. And so when good things happen, so we can really experience those positive emotions that feel really good, savor those positive moments. And then acts of kindness. Doing small acts of kindness can actually increase our positive impact, not only on others, but it's also amazing for us. So, acts of kindness are wonderful ways to create those positive moments. She also talks about the power of mindfulness and presence. So paying attention. Sometimes all those little simple joys, they go by the wayside if we're not fully present, if we're not mindful. And so paying attention to those simple joys, like maybe it's that the warmth of the sun on your skin when you're sitting in the sun, or maybe it's when you're looking at the water and you see all the little ripples of sparkles of sunlight on the water. There's little tiny micro moments of joy that can really help us, that can really savor and really increase that positivity ratio. And it can help us have more of those positive experiences. So mindfulness and presence, so paying attention to simple joys. Like maybe it's your latte and it's your first sip, and you just, relish and be mindful in there, or a delicious meal, or, a kind smile. It's like noticing the kind smile. So, another thing we can do is have positive social interactions, right? Having uplifting conversations, keeping your conversations uplifting, influencing others, laugh with friends and loved ones easily, and really savor those moments to create more of those positive experiences. So, by consciously increasing those positive experiences, we can train our brain as we can train our brain for greater resilience and creativity as well as happiness. We know the huge impact that it has. So, positivity isn't just about feeling good. It's about creating a life that's more open and that we feel more connected to people around us that helps us thrive. And Barbara Fredrickson's research shows us that positivity actually improves our relationships, enhances even our health, increases resilience, and even strengthens our immune system, believe it or not. So think about it. Like, how different would your day feel if you made small, intentional shifts towards cultivating more joy, more gratitude, and more positivity? So, if there's one thing that you take away from positivity, it's this: by increasing our ratio of positive experiences, we open ourselves up to greater creativity, to more resilience, and to more fulfillment. And so, happiness isn't about eliminating negativity at all, it's about amplifying the good. So it's not about getting rid of all the negative emotions and things, negative experiences, but it's about amplifying the good, making it more impactful. So, what's one small way that you can increase your positivity today? Try one of the strategies and see how it shifts your mindset. So that's about it. Until next time, helping you live life happy, I'm Andrea Seydel. See you next time for another amazing book discussion.